Greetings everyone, it's Rosalie, and I've just spent a delightful day harvesting lots and lots and lots of rose petals that you see here. They just absolutely smell heavenly, and I'm going to take you through the steps of how to make rose water. I'm going to be following Janice Schofield, who wrote this incredible book called Discovering Wild Plants. I'm going to follow her directions on how to do that, so there's lots of ways to make rose water, and today you'll see one of them. So besides rose petals, what you're going to need for this project is a big pot, this nice stainless steel pot you see here. And you'll need a brick. I kind of have a half brick in there. And so you're just going to take the brick and put it there in the bottom of the pot. And then you'll also need a stainless steel bowl. And then you'll need a lid that fits on top of the whole thing that you can invert. So the lid's on the other side there, if you can see that. So that's what you're going to need for this, and also it's helpful if you have some ice cubes or some really cold water. We're going to put that on top of it all. So to do this, first thing that we do is we put the brick down. Let me grab my rose petals here. What you're going to do is you're going to put rose petals all around the brick. And I'll just put a couple in here, and then I'll set down the camera so that I can do the rest. You just want to fill this up with rose petals, and you're just going to put that all the way around the brick. And then what we're going to do is fill up this, we're going to put water at the bottom of the pot, and the water is not going to go above the brick, so the water will be below the brick surface. But I'm going to use two hands here to put up in the rest of the petals, and then show you the next step. Okay, so now I have my rose petals in there along with water. Just poured some water in there. I don't know if you can see, but it's not past the top of the brick there. And the question would be, how many rose petals? Probably the more the better. I just kind of put in a good deal of rose petals and had to save some to leave for my rose petal vinegar that I'm going to make. So there is quite a bit in there though, and again, just filled that up with water. I'm going to take my stainless steel bowl and just put that on top of it. There's a little something in there. Right. So there we have water, petals, brick, and then the bowl. Now I'm just going to put the lid on upside down and simply turn on the stove. I'm going to turn on the front burner since that's what I'm using. There we go. So I'm just going to turn that on high, and then I'm going to put, you could put either ice cubes on the top here, or you could put some cold water. I don't have ice cubes, so I'm going to use some cold water on top of that, and then we're going to wait basically for the steam to heat up from the water, and it's going to come and hit this top of the lid, and then it's going to drip down into the bowl. So it's kind of steam distilling the roses in that way. So once things start to happen, I'll bring you back and show you how the process is coming along. So the rose water is boiling, and you can see that everything's fully underway, so that the steam's condensing on top of the lid, and then it's coming down in these droplets of water towards the inverted lid, and then dropping down into the bowl, and it just smells so incredible. So I'm just gonna keep this up for a while until the water has, all evaporated from the bottom, and then I'll have my bowl of rose water. I'll see you then. So I've been letting my mixture steam for about an hour now, and here's the resulting rose water. And it doesn't look like much, just kind of looks like water really, but it just, you can see the steam coming off there, and it just smells so incredible. So you can boil this down till there's pretty much nothing left in the pot, and there's still a lot of water left in the pot, but I was just it stopped smelling like roses as much, so I figured it's done. So you can use this rose water immediately, as using in kind of a facial wash or a body wash. You can also use it in creams. and all different sorts of kind of beauty care recipes. You can also add an equal part of vodka and preserve it for future use. Or you can add witch hazel to it, and you could use it as a facial toner. That'd be nice too. But there's really endless possibilities of what you want to do with the rose water. And while that was boiling down, I got my buds together here. I'm going to be making some rosebud strings, and I also made some rose liniment and some rose apple cider vinegar. So many things you can do with the roses, including this beautiful rose water.